Hello, my friends. Welcome. My name's Sandy, and this is my Documenting the Day 8-page project. It features Documenting the Day stamp set. That was part of Celebration. Absolutely love. Um, it's fabulous for scrapbooking. It also features the Toadstool Gardens paper, which was also part of that celebration. But what I really want to show you is how to use the Linked Together Decorative Masks. So the Together Decorative Masks, or as I previously knew them, stencils, it's a set of 5. And the great thing is they have a little notch in the top so you can line them all up. And when you line them up, they do overlap. So you can get layers upon layers of goodness, or you can use each one of the stencils separately on their own. And I'm going to show you both. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily going to go through and do all of the stamping and taping the whole thing together because I think the pages themselves are pretty easy. I just wanted to show off the techniques for this project. So here's what comes in your kit. You've got a packet. It's like a third of a package of the, what's it called? Um, Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. Then you've got the Something for Everything one sheets from, so that's Something for Everything ephemera pack. You get, I think, 4 different designs in there. I only gave you 1 out of the 4 sheets. And then this is 1 out of the 3 sheets of the Spring Celebrations ephemera pack. And 2 of the things are popped out. So, because they're the same. These 2 were the same and these 2 were the same, and you don't need both. So those you can do, just punch out. And then we just start right into our first project. So how this works is each one of these has two 12 by 12s and everything you need on top of it. Then there's another set of 12 by 12s and everything you need on top of it. 12 by 12s and what you need, 12 by 12s and what you need. So I've already cut everything for you. We are going to start with this one right here that it has the most involved stenciling to do. Figured that was a good place to start. Okay, so I'm going to start with just this piece of paper right here, and I'm going to do this stencil right down here. And find them again, I buried them. So I am going to use, so using a light green, this is a light green color, and I've placed my stencil right down in the corner here, so I know that where it's lining up. Now, if you wanted to, you could just make a little pencil mark on the notch, like if you wanted this to be up higher or if you wanted it to be right down in the corner, you could just, make a little mark so that you know where you want to be, but I'm just going to put it right down here in the corner. And I'm going to do full coverage with the number 1 stencil. So for this page, I used 3 stencils, the number 1, the number 3, and the number 5. So I skipped over the middle 2 for this one. You're going to see lots of different ways to use these stencils. So there's the layer number 1. You bring that up closer so you can see. Okay, so there's layer number 1. Then layer number 3, I'm going to do next with a darker green. Put it on there so I don't make a mess. All right, so this is layer number 3. Again, lining up right in that corner, I'm going to use a darker green. Again, just going over the top. You can do even coverage, or you can do a little more in some areas than others to give it more dimension. Totally up to you how much or little you want to do. But here you can see it's starting to come to life, right? All right, and then for stencil number 5, so that's got a number 5 up here in the corner and lining it up right back where we were. And I'm going to grab some purple and I'm going to, ooh, don't move. I'm going to run that purple. Now, if you wanted to, you could use some masking tape, some um, special tape that's just for scrapbookers, right? Don't use your regular masking tape. It's more like a painter's tape to hold stuff in place if you wanted to. All right, so there's our layer number 5. And let me pull that up closer so you can see what that looks like. Isn't that fun and fabulous? So I did that technique here and on the other side in the other corner. And then this layout is really actually pretty simple to assemble. You've got, here, I'll just use these pieces right here and kind of line them right up. So I took these pieces here. This one, I just curled the corner down to expose some of those fun little mushrooms on the other side. Same thing up here. Took that and just curled this down to expose those mushrooms. Oop, they're upside down, so we actually wanted to go turn your page. Definitely check before you tape it down. Now your mushrooms are right side up. And then this one, I didn't turn any of the corners. This one, we want to make sure the red mushroom's down there so that when you turn it, he comes up. So that's how I created those little fun mushroom backgrounds. Then these two pieces just go right over top, kind of fill in those green spots. So you really only have those 2 green spaces exposed plus the corners where you've turned down the corners. Now, photo mats, as much or I didn't give you the white pieces because you guys are supposed to put your photos there, right? So from the stamp set, you're going to use What a Wonderful Day. There's the day, and the day is on every page, a little bit different on each page. The hearts are stamped. I stamped them in a kind of a dark pinkish color. You only have one of these. You're going to cut it kind of in half. You kind of want the non-hold one. This one has a hole at the top. The part that does not have the hole is a little bit shorter. And those are just going to tuck underneath that picture. And then all of the embellishments come from those punch out pieces that were in the top of your kit. So you're just going to punch all those pieces out. And that's how that page gets assembled. The next layout in your kit is the one that's got the diagonal cuts. And with this one, we're just using stencil number 2 and some kind of orange ink, whatever orange makes you happy. And so I'm taking the stencil and I'm going to apply it in 2 different places, on the top and on the bottom of this page. And the other page is going to have it in 3 different spots. But we're going to do 2 different things here. Okay, so we've added our color with the stencil, but we're also going to go through with just the brush and a little bit of the ink and just kind of add a little bit of color over top of it. And let me pull this closer so you can see how between the two, see how it kind of softens it when you add that kind of haze over top. So again, as much or as little of this kind of fun thing as you want to add. And then I took that same heart stamp and stamped it on here with that same orange color. So we've got the hearts here, here, and here. Make sure you do your stenciling in 3 different spots on this one. And then I also, on a few of those fun little guys. So on the bird, that bird right there, and on, did I do both of these? Yes, this sprig, that flower, and this flower. I also added that color to it. So use a scrap piece of paper and just give those a nice color. So that, let me pull that close so you can see that. It's just got a nice orange hue to it. Or you could color it with markers if you want. But it just, so it's not stark white. Bring this one up so you can see it too. It just adds a little bit of color. That's it for that one. I added day down here in black, one fine, and then I just used my black pen and added little embellishments here, there, and everywhere to jazz it up a little bit. But that is that one. And obviously assembly is pretty easy. For assembly on this one, it's just putting those, pieces in the corner, a square in the middle, attaching your pictures, and then add all your little doodads and gems wherever you want to add them. Make it your own. Oh, this piece here, same thing here. Let me find mine. Down in all this stack of diagonal pieces somewhere. Aha. This, as I'm sure you may have recognized already, you're going to cut that in half this way so that half of it can get used here and half of it can get used there. That's our second page for this one. Figured by now you probably get the deal, so you don't need to watch me use the stencil, but this time I used a light green on all four corners, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. With this one in the top left, I would bring it down just a little bit so that you can add that sunshine is stamped from the stamp set. So that orange sunshine, and then there's green stenciling behind there, and then this is popped, and then that's popped. You've got these two pieces here that are 3 inches down, 3 inches up, so that these pieces here butt perfectly up into there. And on this one, I stamped the word day and then cut it out. And your paper right here is what you're going to stamp that on. Oh, right. Right, not so bad. I think they're gorgeous. They make me so happy. Okay, and that was stencil number 4 is the one that I used on this one. And we're ready for our last page with this project. So before you use it again, make sure you wash it. I just rinse it under the sink and then dry it with a towel. So this is the one that I used, and I just used a light pink. I'll bring this up close so you can see. I did a cluster up here, a little bit down in here, some down here, and some up here, all using this stencil, number 5. Huh. Johnny number 5 is now in my head. I'm sorry. I know I'm such a weirdo. Okay, so assembly again, pretty easy. The greens, the mushrooms, the pink along the sides. This piece you're going to add, then you've got your photo mats. This piece again is this one cut in half and tucked down in. Anything special with this one? Oh, I did dashes. I'll bring this up close so you can see. I did dashes along the pink and white gel along the edge of the green, double white gel lines. Add your bling. Fun, easy, quick. I love that stamp set. I think the Documenting the Day stamp set was absolutely spectacular. So glad they came out with it. I showed you just 4 ways that you could use it. Obviously, there's plenty more. Thanks for watching. Please comment. And I do have a few of these kits left. So let me know if your name needs to go on one. Thanks, friends.